Every once in a while it gets put into a magazine or into a newspaper. Every once in a while somebody takes an interest in it. And then it's, when I'm driving down the highway, people go by and they honk, or they put their thumbs up as they go by, or, stick their camera out the car and take a picture of me driving along. And that's kind of a nice feeling, if I stop for gas someplace or I stop for a cup of coffee, people will pull up next to me and ask about the car, and was that the car they saw in the magazine, and how's the car doing, and so on and so on. And it's terrific. And before you know it, you've got new friends all over the country. When I brought the car to Sweden, I asked if there was any rush to bring the car home, and they said no. So I drove to the UK and Denmark and Germany and France and Holland. I have friends in a couple of those places, and I stopped off to see them. Because of the car, I got invited to go to Australia and drive the car, not drive my car, but the oldest car in Volvo. The oldest Volvo in Australia, excuse me, from Perth to a town called Geelong, which is about the distance between Los Angeles and Atlanta, Georgia. So I got a chance to drive across the outback and so on, all because of my car. I know a little bit about mechanics. After 46 years, I know my car pretty well. Well, every time somebody decides to park by the braille system, takes a piece out of the car here, take a piece out of the car there, and I have to repair it. I'm glad they put paint in a can. I just try to keep it presentable. It's a road car. It's not a show car, but it's a pretty car. And who wants to drive a car with all dents and things in it? So I do my best to keep it neat. It's a piece of machinery. It can't service itself. It can't take care of itself. So it depends on your ability to drive and drive properly, and also the service that you give the car. If you treat it right, it'll last for a very, very long time. It's a lot cheaper to maintain a car than it is to buy a car. So, here's a perfect example. I've just done the best I can to keep the car running properly, and it seems to work. I drive the car all year round. I have snow tires on the car right now. I didn't know what I was going to experience up here in Anchorage, but I'm ready for it. But I drive the car all winter long, all summer long. I don't have a garage. The car sits outside. It's been outside for 46 years, 47 years, and I live a half a block from the ocean.